Glad you asked. I'm doing fantastic, living my best life, basking in my Leo energy, even August 1st yet. And let me tell you something, I don't want to see too much more August and July back and forth. I don't want to see any more of it. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Yes, we are different types of Leo, but I don't want us bashing each other. August Leos, brethren, let's not do this. Let's not do this to the July Leos. They are definitely a part of our family. There should be two sides of the coin. Ooh, water. See, a July Leo would have never almost stepped back and tripped over their own water, right? Like, they're just different. You know what I'm saying? I once knew a July Leo. I know you guys are like, oh, July Leos are, you know what I'm saying, like leftover cancers and all that. And I was like, bro, listen, they got to bring in that Leo energy, transition from the previous, you know what I'm saying, astrological sign. So, you know what I'm saying, they're a little bit more laid back with theirs. And they're still Leos, they have a Leo look. You're not going to deny that they don't look like Leos. I myself met a July Leo, even though we didn't work out when we were messing around, it was amazing, because it's like the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? Leos don't really get along, period, but it's like the yin and the yang. They're a little bit more calm, you know what I'm saying? They say a lot of low-key smart stuff. That is something that they do. The only problem is August Leo's gonna call you out on it. You know what I'm saying? Like any little slick stuff you say. You know what I mean? But I don't want the back and forth. I've seen some August Leos being August Leos. I've seen y'all out there saying that they're not real Leos and stuff. Come on, y'all. They definitely look like Leos. There's a few celebrities, but you can tell, like, I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck is an August Leo. I could be wrong. But Jennifer Lopez is definitely a July. And that's the difference. Like, you see when Ben Affleck is like, he's tired of it, he's out there smoking that cigarette. I got a fucking stain on my shirt, man. I knew I was eating too good. Anyway, bro was like, Ben Affleck was, what's he doing? Oh yeah, every time he like interacts with her, they're going through a divorce, so I can say this. He'd be outside smoking a cigarette, like, oh God. But like, you know what I'm saying? Jennifer Lopez is always trying to keep it together and keep her image looking good. But you can always tell that she's mean as hell, and that when he gets home or in the car, oh my goodness, he's getting it. Or like that one time that, I'm pretty sure it was August Leo. And that one time he was getting her in the car and she got in there, he slammed the door behind her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's just annoying as hell, but she don't let the public see it. She's one of those. That's really what like these July public think to a certain degree, so they try to maintain a certain image. In August, we just don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to that, man, more so on my other channel. Now, back to the title, which, you know what I'm saying, the astrology thing was meant to caveat this in, because a lot of the ones that I see that are doing this August Leo thing and July Leo thing are females. And then also now, so I've seen a whole lot of, Leo female stuff, and they're talking crazy about Leo males. So it's like, the caveat into this thing, man, the spiritual thing is done going crazy. You spiritual baddies, y'all done lost your minds. Now, let's talk about it. Every time I see a woman that's on a spiritual journey, it's a woman that has collected bodies like a cemetery, or talking about the best of times and the worst of times with Chad and Tyrone. Or it's just a woman that's hitting the wall. I gotta smash the like button. It's just a typical wall hitter doing her normal cope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll make some shirts that say that. Yeah. You know, these wall hitters out here, you know what I'm saying? They act like it's something new that they're going through, and each individual woman thinks that she's doing something that no other woman's done, and they all think they're special. And so they're out here hitting the wall, and they're thinking that it's something, oh, what's going on here? You know, men aren't finding me as attractive. I'm, for some reason, losing my marketplace value. I can't get men anymore. What is it? Oh, I know what it is. Reinvention time. And they're over here on a spiritual journey. Listen, I want to tell y'all something. You have to understand this. Women have been talking about spiritual stuff for decades, okay? It's only, they don't do nothing about it or make it a big thing until men start doing things. You gotta understand, women copy everything we do. That's why there's alpha women and all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? They copy everything. I heard a woman, and I'm telling you straight up, I would never tell you a lie, not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I know, I seen a woman online. Let's wait for this guy to go by. I don't know what's going on here. That's a Porsche. Why does it sound like that? What did they do? Why would you do that to a Porsche? Anyway, I heard a woman say one of my exact quotes. I heard a Caucasian woman online, a spiritual chick, talking about her journey, talking about your perspective of me is none of my business, and I'm not going to let you make it. I almost spit my drink out. I'm like, what? Verbatim? She basically was like, screw you. I don't care who you are. I'm going to take this and run with it. And I'm going to do my best to try to go viral off of it. You know what I'm saying? And she's out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even mean nothing. So these women are just and I've seen other women taking my words and stuff like that. Because I sit long and hard, man, thinking about whatever I'm going to say. So it's my original thought. So if I get challenged on it, I can cook you up and get back to my business. It's not like I'm sitting here trying to remember what I rehearsed and what I heard, and then you mess up my train of thought and it's going, no, fool, this is my thought. So when I hear my thought, you know what I'm saying, on someone else's mouth, it's ridiculous to me. It's the craziest thing. So the spiritual journey stuff, man, the spiritual baddie is the modern woman 2.0. And I'm gonna tell you something, I would rather have the modern woman out the two if I had to have one. Not saying I want either one, but here's the reason why. The modern woman is just like getting her bag. She's done taken so much nut that she's, you know what I'm saying, done become the men that she, you know what I'm saying, likes to chase or whatever, or like. It is what it is. The spiritual chick has an altar. She's charging stones in the moonlight. She might have a little doll on your black ass. This chick might be putting menstrual in your food, putting menstrual on her lips, you know what I'm saying, drinking her menstrual. We don't know what they're doing. They do like nasty ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh God, not the Most High God. The Most High God ain't never told you to put your menstrual in any man's spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? No. That would probably be like Satan or something. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how 3 or 4 hitting the wall. I'm getting humbled hard. Oh my God. Bro, man, let me screenshot that shit, man. That's a title. Y'all don't even be knowing. Y'all be dropping titles in here. Man, it's hard out here to get these titles. But, you know, I done joined. Listen. I go along to get along to a certain degree. Hear me out, you guys. You know, I like all of the AI channels that make the videos, like, have the little clips, because it's hard to get those clips together. So from now on, those are my brothers, man. I'm gonna shout them out in the video. It's hard getting those clips together, and then you get them together and you're playing them, and then you get flagged when you upload it because you got some sound on there. No. Those AI channels, those faceless AI channels, the clips, salute to y'all, man. Y'all are necessary. We gotta coexist here. You know, we promote, hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? We promote each other, man. You know, I'll make sure that your titles or whatever, your IDs, your monikers, your handles are visible. So if my videos go viral, they know, you know, and I'll make sure I mention the name of the channel. And I'm gonna start leaving the links. You know what I'm saying? Because we work together with that, you know. We're working together. That's a network thing, you know. Reaction channels, we play them and they make them. And you guys make sure that you're also doing the same for those channels. Allow for because they're putting their handles right in the middle of the videos. So they're like, nah, you ain't gonna act like, oh, no, I don't work too hard. Hey, y'all do be working hard. So shout out to y'all. appreciate y'all. You won't get no flack from me. Shoot, I need them channels. They be saving my life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What's going on, y'all? I'm catching these comments and get back to what I was talking about, I promise. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? The Most High loves you too. You know, I'm pretty sure it's a woman. Absolutely. I don't know what got blocked. I don't know what that means. With your mean words and fighting attitudes in public. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? How is it any of your business? And why are you worried about it? Why don't you just scroll? God, you know what? Since you don't want to scroll, African fool, let me go ahead and scroll for you. Let's see what this person said. Oh, the same goofball. Oh, okay. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? Whoever that person who's blocked was, that was probably the neighbor I just got through bitching out yesterday. Made a whole punk out of him in front of his mother or his old lady. So you need to stop trolling me, bro. You know where I live at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's on site. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You guys give me great ideas. I was just on TikTok. I know you guys be like, oh my God, not TikTok. Yes. They be having some panels out there, having some great discussions. And some of them watch me over here. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, King David, you know it. Absolutely. To the OG King David. On King David, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all joining me. Smash that like button if you're coming in from the shorts feed. It's the top 3 buttons in the corner. Top right, smash those, and then you'll see the like or dislike. It's about the engagement. Hit either or. I appreciate all the comments. It's about the engagement. It's about the engagement. Now, back to these spiritual baddies. Now, if you guys can correct me, tell me where I'm wrong, where you've seen a woman going through a spiritual ascension without it being after she's been on the CC. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen one that has not been on a whole bunch of sausages that's just like, I found God, and now I'm on the spiritual level to where I'm not feeling like I need to be caged in a religion, because there's been things that have gone on in religions. Wars have been fought. People have been slaughtered. I have a direct connection with the Most High, and I have not collected bodies. You don't see nothing like that. It's a cemetery, you know what I'm saying? You know, a creek keeper, you know what I'm saying? Just out here, just collecting bodies, you know. Faith Evans saying things like, man, by the time I was in my 20s, it didn't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like the start of a raggedy ass Lifetime movie. You know what I'm saying? Timu or whatever. It's ridiculous out here, gentlemen. You know what I mean? And what she said meant, oh, not meant, but reigns a lot with a lot of women. By the time they're in their 20s, it don't really mean nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? It's about getting what they can get out of you. Now, the spiritual ascension is the way they rebrand themselves. They up-level from a modern woman to a spiritual high priestess. I've learned all the jargon, ladies. You guys, I went deep undercover. I was definitely doing tarot for a little while. It definitely didn't work out in my favor, and I wouldn't suggest it. You know what I'm saying? But the tarot chicks are mostly these spiritual chicks. Now, not all of them, well, not all the tarot chicks are spiritual chicks. Some like Christian or whatever. So I want to put that out there. But a lot of spiritual women are women, I've noticed them. They look like they've been through it. And a lot of these spiritual chicks, I want you to identify them. They will be wearing bracelets. They will also be wearing necklaces that's like a palm, and it'll have, you know, they all seen eye in the middle. Look for these tattoos as well, tattoos. These women are basically taking streetwalker and pimp culture, just like you used to hear some of these modern women. You know, you've seen some of them online as dating coaches, tattoos all the way up to their neck, long fingernails, raspy voices from the Black and Miles and the Hennessy that they be drinking all the time, talking that ism, right? Talking the ism that the pimp told them back when he had him on the stroll, right? You hear them all the time online talking this junk, right? Talking like they telling you some game that you ain't already heard before, right? What's going on, fam? What's going on? Who the fuck is that? Blacked out windows, man. Probably the chick. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get back to business. You know what I'm saying? These women out here, they don't want to, the 304 that gets out here and tries to start talking that ism and is loud and abrasive and is cussing, not getting listened to anymore. They're getting phased out. So for those of you that are doing that, you know who you are. Your raggedy asses are getting phased out. Ain't nobody gonna be inviting you on no doggone panels. So the spiritual chick is more poised, right? She's more poised, a little bit more refined, but behind closed doors, she's doing witchcraft like she's learned it from the ancestors. I mean, and they're doing it like it's just common, and a lot of black women are doing it nowadays. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? They've switched over from yelling at you on podcasts to, you know, getting together, having a harem, and chanting things and charging things in the moonlight. A lot of you gentlemen are just like, oh, I've heard of this. Look into the spiritual thing, man. Know when you hear a spiritual chick talking. Words like empress, emperor, divine spouse, kingdom spouse, what is the other one? I just said it, man. Hierophant, but it's something else, man. It's another word they got going on. But this kind of stuff, man, they think that they can manifest you. You'll hear manifestation. Had a woman hit me up, sending a video to me. I look at it, and it's a video of a woman talking about manifesting her husband. And then I asked her, what is this? Are you manifesting your husband? And she said, absolutely. And I said, not me. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what they'd rather do. Instead of talking to you like they have some sense, getting to know you, they think, the spiritual ones think that, remember, they believe that they're God in this realm. They believe that all men came from them. They believe that it was a bunch of women that were getting along and they were bored. And so they decided to make man for fun and to serve them, right? A lot of these hotep guys, you know, that were raised by single mothers believe this as well, because remember, there were son husbands that have now grown up to empathize with these women regardless of the situation in which they became single mothers. And, you know, the energy is all over them. You got to stay away from these emotional males. They'll rationalize it with all kind of verbiage, but it's really, ask him, was his dad around? Ask him, was the dad around? No man where his dad was around thinks that all women are right and just goes along with single mothers because, you know, empathize with, no. Case by case basis, figure out what's going on. We're not dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? That's that comment right there. Let's go up and see what the first comment you said. Yeah, that first comment's pretty dope, so I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide. If you come over here talking about autism, see that comment that you said, right? That ain't got nothing to do with the conversation we have going on. Don't think at any point in time I'm not reading and looking at things and looking for a reason to block you, right? If you don't have any facial expression and, you know, you believe that women are so complicated and women got mad at you because you don't, and you have autism, what does it have to do with the price of tea in China and what I'm talking about? Are you menstrualing right now? You have something that you want to say and get off your chest? Pussy? Don't imply that I'm autistic, you fucking retard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't come over here trying to be cute. You know what I'm saying? My expressionless face is meant for you. There's expression on it when it needs to be, when I'm around people I trust. Sit your dumb ass down before I sit you down. Don't come over here talking stupid, thinking I can't keep up. No, you're not, dummy. We're not talking about autism. No one asked or talked about having expressionless faces. Why are you bringing up expressionless faces? So is that the only time and the only way that you've been turned down? Is that the only thing that that woman ever said to you and got upset with you about? Why are you talking about expressionless faces to a stoic man that does that on purpose? I wonder why. Hey, listen, I don't believe him. Don't tell me to be nice. I don't believe that, or you might be talking to him. All I'm telling you is, this dude isn't autistic. You don't know who this person is. They don't have a picture. So if you come over here empathizing with them, troll, what? Your name is Troll. You're blocked automatically. I'm telling you while I'm talking to you. You're blocked automatically. Anyone else? Hey, listen, they took away my timeout button, but I got to hide you from my channel. You know what that means? It means your punk ass disappears. And anything that you type from this point forward is like you don't even exist. Let's be cute. Right? Be cute. Your funky ass over here watching me. You're slow. I don't think you're autistic, but you're definitely slow. Play around with me, boy. You don't think I know what my haters say? I watch my haters like you niggas watching me right now. I know the stupid shit they be saying. I'm on it. Don't play with me, man. Why aren't you saying anything else, Mr. Autistic? Because you're not. Don't come over here doing that. We're not talking about autism. We don't make fun of anybody with any kind of disability, period. You know, so that's not even nothing that needs to be brought up. I'm not giving a seminar about autism and whatever expressionless that you're trying to say. Take that somewhere else, man. I wanted to address that because a lot of haters want to say that. A lot of stankin' coochie ass females. Let me go ahead and check your ass real quick for the herd. You know what I'm saying? Bring that dumb ass shit on up again. I got something for you. You see how quick and easy that was? That's why y'all, you know what I'm saying, bleeding coochies out there don't want to say nothing to me directly because you know I'll check you dumbasses. You know what I'm saying? You know I will. Now, these spiritual chicks, they do a lot of this stuff too. It's a great example. Like these readers that troll me and, you know what I'm saying? That's something that they would say, right? When you watch these spiritual chicks, they project onto you. They say stupid stuff like, oh yeah, you're doing better than these other people. This other person that's watching you, this person, you know, they might be autistic. They blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people stalking and trolling someone else, man, with low IQs. And that's why I want you guys to be super careful with these spiritual ones. You know, all of them, even if they're young spiritual chicks or older ones, they're all talking about this healing journey. And then if you start talking to them, it's always like, you know, well, I had a couple bad relationships. They're never going to tell you, like, whoever said that, which is probably Mr. Goofy that said that, you know, you're just talking about whatever because you're autistic. You know what I'm saying? You have autism. Your comment got blocked and only blocks stuff whenever you're talking crazy. So, you know, I guess you're having a moment or something like that. You know what I mean? I called it. Gotcha. You guys smashed the like button. I have a lot of slow people, and not in the literal sense, but people that think that they're smart and no one told them that, and they like to come over here and troll. No one ever told you anything. No one told you're slick. No one told you're smart. No one told you're funny, clever, or witty, right? You're just over here rehearsing whatever and hoping it works. That's why I don't come online too often, and I don't do certain things. Read me. You don't know how I'm going to react to things. You just don't know. You don't know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say, or whatever. It is what it is, right? You can't play with me. Now, again, before I go, these spiritual chicks are ran through. They are rebranded, okay? They are Modern Woman 2.0. Still the same attitude, just trying to manifest and come off feminine, which is being a chameleon. You need to find out if she's a spiritual chick, where did it come from? Is it something that she's got from her family, religion? What triggered this spiritual awakening? What journey is she on? And 9 times out of 10, most of them, if they're in their 20s, you look not even deep in their past. They've been wilding out, and they're just looking to see what's trending to rebrand themselves. And if you look at the ones that are, I don't know, 28 and up, they're getting ready to hit the wall. What are you supposed to say? I'm a wall hitter, and I'm hitting it at full speed? You know what I'm saying? Full speed ahead. You have women out here talking about their skin's glowing, and you're looking for the glow. You're looking for the glow. You're looking for this exuberance, vitality, and no, you look like a 40-year-old woman. In modern times, 40-year-old millennials are looking better than, women in their 20s because zennials are stressing all the freaking time, and they're using anti-aging shit when they don't need to use it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, fam? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Just had to get a couple losers up out of here. You know what I mean? Just out here trying to give them a little bit of game about, game is game. And these spiritual women out here, they're really playing with y'all and playing in your face. So if you see any of that spiritual stuff, I ain't even playing, man, and they talking that stuff, know that for them, okay, listen, for most guys to go through a spiritual awakening, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of it be filters. They be putting stuff on their face. Their face looks greasy. It don't look shiny. It don't shine. It look greasy. The shine comes from you know what I'm saying, underneath the skin. It don't come from whatever you're putting on top of it. But listen, all it took was, guys like me coming out here shining in the light, because I'm doing what God wants me to do. I'm drinking water all the time. I'm fasting. I fast from everything. I'm fasting from social media and everything now. So of course, when the light hits me, I shine. And instead of women acknowledging the glow and the ascension of men, they take on the role of the men that they like and try to become it, and then project it outwardly. And what you feel from these women, the spiritual women, the modern women, you feel the masculine energy from the men that influence them and the men that have smashed them. And that's why you're uncomfortable and uneasy with the way that they move. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole bunch of nothing for no reason. I don't know what the hell going on here. I might come up out here. There's people doing stuff. Could have done that at any point in time on this road. Why stop here and slam your back door? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll be on the road, man. People just pull up in front of me and just start leaning in the back seat for something. I'm looking at what the hell you leaning in your back seat for? I gotta watch for that. He just slamming the back door. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. He was shutting the back door in his car. Anyway, yeah, man, these women, they're embodying that energy of the men that they're currently attracted to, that they don't want to acknowledge, and somewhat trying to pick up on so they can maybe be attractive to the men that they like. And also they're holding on to the energy of the men that they've, let smash them, and they've taken their seed. So that's why you're so uncomfortable with the way that they're moving. A lot of guys are looking more towards traditional women, going overseas and trad wives type of people, because, the modern woman, Mom 2.0, spiritual baddie, I'm saying, it's the same thing, and a lot of them not taking accountability. So, here's my thing. If you've been on a spiritual journey and you're on it, because with men, okay, for example, the men that have been on a spiritual journey, you can see our skin glowing. We tell you that we don't run through women. We've gone on a celibacy journey. Y'all know how hard it is for us to hold back. We're not fapping. We're working out. We're transmuting energy. We're showing you how it's done, how to alchemize, all this stuff that y'all claim that y'all could do. Men are doing it. Y'all are claiming that you're on your spiritual journeys. We're not seeing no glow. We're not seeing any outcome, any solution. It's not translating into you getting more men. Suitors, right? Like men that want to marry you. It's not doing anything for the culture. It's not doing anything for dating right now. So what's the point? You have overweight women saying that they've already spiritually ascended. The fuck? Did your body get left behind? Listen, come back to us. Take your body with you to that spiritual ascended place so it can get fit. Don't believe that God really be talking deeply to people that have layers of fat and, metals and whatever else they're putting in our food. I just don't believe that. And normally a good sign, normally a good sign of someone that's probably healthy and, living in his God body, him or her God body, is being, you know, fit, like looking like, you know, the Most High, right? And the body of the Most High would not be covered in layers of fat in different places. That's just not, no. That's gluttony, that's a sin, that's not gonna happen. And then you also have women that are out here claiming to be ascended, and they've got all of their cleavage out, and they're still doing that liberated thing. How has that affected the ascended man that you're watching, studying, idolizing, right? I know all the chicks watching me. Has it gotten you a me yet? Or has it weirded all the me's out to notice you studying us, not moving forward on shit? Trying to figure a way, once again, just new ways of orbiting and trying to pull men into you without putting in any fucking work to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? If the guy's not interested or whatever, right? You can just always just walk away like you didn't do nothing because you literally didn't do nothing. You're wishing upon a star. You're out here casting, whatever, buying spells, casting spells. Shit is crazy, man. Instead of just approaching a man. Again, if you're on a spiritual journey and you've leveled up, we just want to know, where is the results of this leveling up? Again, the men are leveling. You can see it. You can look at them, see it. I'm being the example that I'm talking about. I said that I've spiritually leveled up. Oh, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're babbling. Okay, well, I mean, I outperform most of y'all as far as posting content. Since you content creators want to be in secret competition, I can definitely out bench press most of you, definitely outrun most of you, definitely outbox most of you, have better cardio than most of you, probably better spoken than most of you. You know, I'm a network engineer. I know there's a lot of guys out there claiming to be network engineers, but if you look at them, you would see a network engineer, and you look at me, you think you see a jock. I'm leveling up on every kind of level, man. You know, let me tell you something, you know, because I'm here to cook as well. I don't care. If you believe that whatever I'm doing is narcissistic, why are you wasting your time watching me? And then projecting your perception of me, which you don't even know me, onto me and my live stream right now. Do you think that you can come in here, nice comment, and automatically I'm going to trust you and we're friends? No one asked you your raggedy ass opinion of me, and you don't know me from a hole in the wall. I think it's very narcissistic. Project on the people your insecurities. Are you a male? Were you raised by a single mother? I smell menstrual. I smell tainted menstrual. Yeah, was you raised? Are you a single mother? Are you a single mother, nigga? Or was you raised by a single mother? You don't get to, let me tell you something about you people on the internet. You don't get to give a doctor's diagnosis from watching somebody and observing them like a loser. You don't know them. This is the internet. So you can't sit here and just say words because it makes you feel better. Again, that is single mother feminine energy. Grown men don't watch men that trigger them. If it's something that bothers them, they just move on because they know they can't control a man. You're over here trying to influence and control another grown that is single mother, mammy energy. You can't do shit to me. You're gonna make me listen to you. You're not gonna get your point across to me. I'm already showing you I'm not listening to or reading your comment, and you're still talking because you need to get your point across. That is feminine energy, nigga. You can't win here. There's no point in you continuing. A real man would move on. I'm teaching you something your daddy shoulda. Let me tell you something, boy. You wanna call me a narcissist? If your daddy was around, I'm pretty sure you was raised by a single mother, and I would say your mother would be proud, but she wouldn't. I can guarantee you, your mother's disappointed, and if your daddy's still alive and he's not running through 304s, he probably wish your mother had a better Hawk Tua Glock 3000 or 9000, and he left you running down the side of her mouth onto the side of her neck, so you wouldn't be talking up the side of your neck to a stranger you don't know and projecting onto him. I just cooked. You're done. It's over. You're done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to clip that out. You know what I mean? I just came up with it nowhere. I gotta go. Whatever I just said. You know what I mean? I can't remember whatever you know what I mean? But whatever I just said cooked you up, man. Cooked you. Man, that was dope. What was that? Maybe you're running on the side of your mother's mouth. You're dripping on your mother's throat. So you would be talking that. Yeah, man. Get your ass up out of here and don't back over here talking stupid to me. You have no idea what I can cook up in my head on the spot. And whatever else I might be cooking for you. You think I get online to get trolled? A channel called Narc Bully. I get online to troll you. To troll you. You know what I'm saying? You're bored, done, tired of beating your meat, so you're over here trolling a grown man, trying to tell him what he should and shouldn't do and how he should and shouldn't speak, how he should and shouldn't be. Sounds like a mammy to me. Go look up what a mammy is. Look that up. You have that mammy energy. That single mother, I don't even know this person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know, homie. But it can be you figuring it out, you know what I'm saying, from somewhere else. You just got blocked. Don't come up talking stupid. What is this? Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Rewind the live stream. What else? Who else need to be seen in here? I got a few more minutes. I got time. I got some steaks on the grill. Let's go. Who wants to be seen? Who wants to be seen? I got a stain on my shirt. Come on. I know you want to make fun of me. Come on. Come on. Come on with it. I love picking y'all up, boy. I love it, man. Y'all are slow as shit, man. Thank God I got older sisters. Woo. Man, come on. You ain't gonna do nothing. Weak, man. Hey, what happened to you, Reggie? Bring your goofy mammy ass back up in here and start back mammying again. Don't run off, you pussy ass nigga. Come on. You get some messages, you know what I'm saying, to you that your day should have told you. You sitting over there right now crying in your hands. Like, punching in the air. Yeah, listen, he already knew. He already knew. I'm not talking about all single mother raised men. My cousin hit me up, and he's a really good man. Some men make it out right. Very few. Some had some good moms or whatever and made it out right. But my cousin who made it out right said, some of the stuff you say, you know, I can see how these guys feel that way, because I just empathize for that kind of scenario from the woman that raised you. But he did say he knows he had to grow out of it. That's some grown man stuff. You don't troll people running his motherfucking mouth like he's their daddy. Boy, please. That's why a lot of dudes, they watch my content. I got other content creators that watch me. They wouldn't jump in my comments. I cook them up. And they also know that they already lost. You know what I mean? A lot of them play chess too. Once you jump into a man's comments, start trolling, hold that L. Hold that L. You know what I'm saying? Hold that L. No, man, you didn't say that from the gate. And I still cooked you up in a way that I'm going to clip that out. But you got to be more specific. For all I know, you could be just changing up what you said. You know what I mean? We're grown men over here. And I told y'all this before. As a grown man, I want you to give me a clear thought. Don't give me a partial thought, a partial sentence. I'm going to give you the business off of it. A man gives you a clear thought and a full sentence. I don't need partial sentences. I expect for you to conduct yourself like a man and get your train of thought out and not assume that I know what you're trying to say like a woman would. Respectfully, my brother, respectfully, even if you did mean it that kind of way. Look, I can play with words too. I can be manipulative if I wanted to as well. You know what I'm saying? I just choose not to. I got the ability to manipulate the fuck I want, however the fuck I want to. I just don't want the karma from it. I know I'm gonna get it tenfold, and I choose to do the right thing. And by the ability I have to do all that you can do, I can see it a mile away. Not an individual in there that said check the comment or read the comment or whatever, but anyone that tries to play games with me because I can do the same thing. but on a higher level. So I choose to be a good person. I choose to make sure I do the right thing, not because I'm naive, not because you think that I don't see. If I couldn't make it way, so I apologize for doing whatever, but over here I get controlled a lot. So over here, I just make sure you give me a full sentence. So, but next time I'll ask what do you mean by that. That's what I'll do. Normally I do. You know, I just been it's Leo season, man. I'm just running hot, but next time I'll ask what you mean by that instead of jumping off with the gun. But yeah, man. These spiritual chicks are the 2.0, and you know, right now, they're really watching what men are saying, and we just need to ask them. And they should ask us the same thing when we're like, okay, we spiritually ascended, and we're spiritual. They should be asking you, what does that mean? Anybody should ask you that. Even if you say that you're Christian, you should be like, what does that mean? So that way you can get some kind of, you know, clear picture of whatever they mean by whatever they're saying. Because some women are just like I said, they start off in the church just like me. What's going on? A dog catcher truck. Okay. I think people are recognizing me, y'all. Like I'm a humble guy and everything, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? I think I'm being recognized a little bit. And I appreciate it. You know, but I think that's what it is. I'm a humble dude. But I'm just getting honked at all the time when I'm out here, man. And just running up on me, you know, having conversations. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all that are watching me from the town that I stay in. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Don't post anything up knowing he's in the old town I live in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? How you doing? River Rat. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Double R? Hey, listen, I love you. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of those that send great energy my way. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, and blessings on you and your family. Blessings. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna be less. Blessings on you and your family. You know what I'm saying? And blessings on all this old tribe. You know? Even the ones that think that you're hating out there, still watching me every day. Not really a hater. But real quick, y'all, to sum it up, you know, spiritual chicks are women that have gone through hell. And because in order to spiritually ascend, I had to go through a divorce, lose everything, be homeless. Because I'm very stubborn. So God had to really, you know, send it home for me to be like, ah, yes, I understand now. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, you can do that because, look, when I left my ex and I was a pookie staying at my dad, yes, anytime you're homeless and you got to stay at your folks, you're temporarily a pookie. And in this pookie state, I had women throwing themselves at me. I go to the grocery store, I got so many numbers. It's just like a pookie energy you carry. And they just knew, oh, this guy's hurt, and I can take advantage of him. And they tried to do it, right? But I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this is why I have a son out of wedlock. You know what I mean? Got heartbroken and when I was younger, and you know what I'm saying? Went on a tangent, you know what I mean? I was like, you gonna leave me? You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not doing that again. So celibacy this time and use that energy to build. Because my vision, I said this on my other channel, because she used to troll me in my live streams, my ex-wife. And I told her, I was so pissed. I was like, man, I'm going to be super famous. In the first place, I'm going to put a billboard is in your hometown. So your raggedy, stinking ass have to see my face every day and remind you of the biggest mistake you ever made in your life while you're taking your makeup off at night, crying yourself to sleep with multiple babies from different baby daddies. And now she's pregnant, you know, or just had a kid from some random guy. So the billboard is next. I ain't forgot what I said. Yeah. Frederick, Maryland, you will get a billboard with my face on it in some type of way. You know, and again, I'm that guy with that long game. I'm somewhat petty. You leave me and destroy my family, and I gotta rebuild, and I gotta check on the psychological state of my son. I'm checking on him every day and asking him every day, hey man, you know, how you feeling? You know, you understand why I had to get a divorce, right? You know, how do you feel about us having to separate from your stepbrother and your stepmom, and you know what I mean? Feel about having, you know, because my son's the only one's been around while I was going through, you know, that heartbreak session, and I just talked to him about it, you know, because certain times I'd be by myself, you know, and he might have thought that I was emotional than that. I have, and sometimes I cry. It's the way it is. Not sometimes, damn near all the time. Okay. When I talk to God, I be crying, man. I can't help it. It recharges me every day. I never felt nothing like it. It's literally like I'm being hugged by the Most High. It's like being hugged by love. It's overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? And I get that recharge. I'm out here in the day, you know, spreading love again. You know what I'm saying? And that's the change that I went through. You know, if you're a woman and you claim that you've elevated, like what change did you go through? Like I'm telling you the change I go through. I deal with trolling a day. I was about to get into a fight with my neighbor the other day. Go back and look at my videos. I was making other videos right after that happened. I ain't worried about him. I ain't worried about nothing. I know I end up getting into it with him. I thought about it a couple times. I'm like, I don't like God let him get away with as much as he has. I thought about more than twice. You know, God made a scenario happen where I go and handle that shit. Now he know better. He know better. You know what I'm saying? He know what's on sight. And he know better. Ain't no faking it, you know, acting like you like me and you try to steal my motorcycle and all that goofy stuff. Slap the back of my truck. How you hurt my truck? Trying to assert dominance. Nah, boy. You know what I'm saying? Crack your skull, man. Just hey. Man, just make space and opportunity. And I don't see how you women getting online showing us growth. I don't hear no woman talking about or seeming like, you know, that she went through some stuff and God is holding her every day. She's not getting triggered by every man, and also not just getting triggered by what she sees, but internalizing it. You know what I'm saying? Projecting it on other men. You know, her previous relationships, having these crazy ass, dumbass isms, right? Yeah, I can't stand listening to a woman talk ism. You know what I'm saying? You niggas, this how they be sounding. Yeah, you niggas out there, y'all don't be understanding how a bitch be blah, 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 blah. Like, shut up, man. You sound gross as fuck. Ain't nobody gonna listen to your dirty ass mouth. You learned nothing yet. You think cause you don't got a BBL and you got a halfway decent body, the shit comes out of your mouth don't mean anything to a man. And how it comes out? Y'all some fools, and that's why you're gonna stay getting poopy raised. And I'm gonna tell you, gentlemen, when you're doing your background check with this woman, meaning vetting her and asking her questions, find out that she done gotten with some dude that been to prison. You know, black women love those dudes. Find out. If he went to bro, he might have been, you know, rainbow for the stay, right? Then get up out of prison with whatever he got in, you know, prison from being rainbow for the stay. And then start giving those women the diseases and stuff that he got from being rainbow for the stay, right? And then they spread it in the community to dudes that they, you know, just, you know, give them a night because they're lonely and they miss their pookie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man, y'all gotta be careful out here. I don't really be seeing any women showing me any real signs of growth. I don't hear them talking like, you know what I'm saying, every day. I just feel the love of God and I just want to spread that and be positive. And no, y'all be getting triggered by men that have nothing to do with you. Get triggered by men you find attractive. Get online, make a video that's not talking about those men directly, but vaguely seem like you're describing them in a way. How are you gonna get them if you're bashing them or always having something to say about it? You see them all the time on a podcast. I don't know why these men have a problem with dating single mothers. There's men out there that date a single mother real quick. You know what I'm saying? There's men out there that date a single mother really quick. You're worried about the ones that don't date a single mother because you're attracted to them. That's his bitch ass right there. It's that goofy ass neighbor right there. Anyone else want to troll? I would love to delete you off my channel, just like I just did Goofball Goober Michael right there, and you won't never be able to come in again, right? Like, I'd love to get you up out the way. You know what I'm saying? Just go on ahead and do what you gotta do. Start trolling. But I'm being serious about these women out here. They're not going through any spiritual ascension. They're projecting on us, right? They're still taking in Pookie's seed after he done went into jail and got his shit pushed in, right? You know what I'm saying? Or having himself a little sissy boyfriend in there. Get up out of prison and stuff, and see these women project onto you, calling you sassy and sissy and stuff, because they have taken them dudes, and them dudes have asked them to do some weird stuff, and they think that all dudes are like that because they've done some weird stuff with a Pookie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, absolutely, Jesse, and you're just such a doggone G for coming over here and pointing that out. Allow me to give you your reward. Arrivederci, nigga. Nobody asked for your dumbass opinion, you low IQ fool. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. I love seeing weak ass people getting triggered by me. Come on. Ain't nobody making you do nothing. Ain't nobody making you watch me. You know what I'm saying? I said something about some Pookies spreading things around. Get a couple Pookies up in here. Don't be mad at me because I pointed out the fact that you'll be in there. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing dumb shit, acting in your emotions like the single mother that raised you, so you ain't gotta go inside the and really be the bitch that you are. Ooh, yeah. Then getting out and trying to project masculinity after you got your shit pushed in. Oh, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? You're the problem. You are the problem. No, the trashy females that are the problem. The trashy mother that made you, instead of going ahead and doing us all a favor and trying her best, swallow it down, right? Right, that's the major problem, man. You're just a product of your environment. Ah, man, troubling times we're living in. You know what I'm saying? But also, what a time to be alive. Silently. Listen, ladies, the best thing for you to do is stop studying the men that you want and actually make moves towards them. I know y'all wait for certain women to or make the first moves. Well, women are doing it, so you can jump on board. Also, drop this spiritual stuff unless you just mean in the sense of your connection with God. Please stop talking about manifestations and all this other stuff while most of y'all are like overweight, multiple baby daddies, and or just completely unattractive, and somebody done told you wrong and you think that you're cute. Just because dudes are smashing you don't mean that you're cute. You know what I'm saying? There's always a tubby, you know what I'm saying, getting some royal ride somewhere. There's some guy having a drought. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that's your level, right? Hope not. Hope you know that. Well, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you guys, smash that like button. What time we got going on here? It's only 9:16. Yeah, I'm gonna go live a couple more times. Excuse me. I'm letting this steak over here slow grill, man. So, you know what I'm saying, smoking. So I'm saying, so I'm gonna get the steak off of here, do what I do, and then I'll probably the workout, because I'm not gonna walk down that road. So do a little workout on TikTok or whatever, and then jump back on here or my other channel. But I'm just telling you guys the straight up truth about it. And you know, I have no problem with women that are spiritual. I just see one of you guys, you know what I'm saying, that spiritual, that got there without getting ran through by Pookies, Chads, and Tyrones. And not just that, you know, that's not close to 30, 35, you know. So basically like a spiritual chick that's in her early 20s that hasn't collected a bunch of bodies, that didn't go through some horrible breakup after body number 5 or 6, maybe one or two. You know what I'm saying? After the second one, you knew that you was giving your body out too much, and you just, you know, I haven't heard any of these stories. You know, it's always, I was out in the streets, I was having a good time. They don't give you any specifics, because if you knew what a good time was, you would probably get grossed out. Because I told y'all before, I told you I had to stay with my dad a couple of months after breaking up with my ex because I had no plan. That's why she thought I wouldn't do it. I had no plan, had nowhere to stay, had no money. You know what I'm saying? Used the last of my money to pay the last month of rent. And then she came back and squatted on the house to force me to interact with her, I guess so she can say I did something stupid. I wasn't that dumb, and I ran away. When you're a pookie, man, for a little while, man, you see crazy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And, even when you're not a pookie, when you're an attractive guy, period. Before I had to stay with my dad, and even when I was staying with, and then sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of them, ATM. I'm just gonna be real, okay? My thing about it is, you know, if I done messed with her a few times, if I suggest it and she don't turn it down, I already know somebody else done did it. Not judging her, but I am judging. Ain't gonna be no girlfriend material. But I'm just telling you what they be doing, okay? For a Chad or Tyrone, man, I'm talking about, I'll be getting, man, listen. Man, please, man, I be having, when I used to be out and doing my thing, I'd have chicks out for like getting out the night. And she'd be like, I can get my friend, or let me get out here and see if I can, you know, get one of my friends or somebody that they know. Would that interest you? Would you want to come out then? And I'd be like, well, like, what's this friend gonna look like? And you know, it would take them a couple days. So, because they be trying to get me to come through or whatever, and I'd be focusing on me like I'm doing now. But I just got that kind of game, man, and women want to be in my energy. And once I get a hold to them a couple times, you know, and you know, she messed around and got this chick that was hotter than her. And you know what I'm saying? I had a pass the mic session. You know what I'm saying? If you're a black dude, you know what that means. They're just passing it back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm having a blast whenever I'm doing what I do with these women. And you're getting secondary ass. You're getting like that. I'm doing all kind of stuff, man. I'm telling you. Why do you think I love women? Why do you think after the divorce, I'm like, I can find another one. I was doing everything. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I'll just say this. My exes, man, I do whatever I did whatever I wanted, man. Whatever I wanted. Oh, and they get steady high protein shakes, you know, and because I don't want to have any kids. And that's, I don't have nothing but one kid. You know what I'm saying? It's a fail-proof plan. And when you're a Tyrone or a Chad, they want to taste your seed. I had a chick, and this is another girl, that loved to bop me off so much because I can edge like a motherfucker, you know? So she just liked to suck. And sometimes I just don't be feeling like it, like, you know, cause I can, you know, they can suck it and I want to smash her too. This chick, I don't really care about smashing her. She had a nice little body, but I don't really care about it. But the way that she liked to suck it was like, she really liked my ride. And then, this chick used to suck it so much that when I wasn't eating healthy, she would tell me, she'd be like, oh man, you out here eating potato chips and soda, and I'm, what? I'm like, what? She could tell I wasn't eating the fruit and drinking the water. I was like, man, that does something for her. And then she went and found a chick so she can pass the mic to the chick. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. Oh man, I'll be having a time. Now, this chick had a live-in boyfriend, and I think she had like a couple kids with him. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you he didn't get no threesome, but I did. And she was finding different reasons to get away from him, you know what I'm saying? One time I smashed her at her brother's house, behind the house, you know what I'm saying? Man. Y'all just don't know, man. I'm just being honest with you. Brothers are gone. They're married with their first boyfriend. I know. Absolutely, man. I know, that's why I'm on here just talking that stuff. Dude, the married ones are all the good ones are married now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta live vicariously through those married dudes. Or maybe, and you guys, I'm not perfect. But you might be able to qualify for one of these married chicks. Again, listen, we need to have a Patreon here. We need to talk about this, fellas. We need to discuss strategies. All right, we're out here and we're single. There ain't no honor amongst thieves. I'm just, listen, man. Listen, and it goes like this, right? If they're gonna step out, look, man. All I'm saying is this: aren't any women out here? I'm telling you. This is why I knew why old boy or rest of them were trying to get my wife. I kept her clean, had that chick looking good, bro. You know what I'm saying? They were like, woo, we can get a hold to her. We just gotta get her away from him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to y'all for getting her away from me. It was like throwing meat out to the wolves. That's why I told you can't come back here. Nigga, I had you looking too good. Them boys are waiting to get you. Nah, man. No. You know what I'm saying? No. All I'm saying is, look, it's got to be a strategy discussed, because the ones that are single, they're trying to rebrand themselves in ways to try to make you think that, you know, hey, you know, I'm worth it, lady, please, man. You out here rebranding two baby coochie, right? And we all know how hard you be getting smashed to make a baby. At least, you know, I made mine, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? And it was a wild night, and they be having these wild nights, and they go over this stuff. Eyes be rolling in the back of their head, drooling and stuff, multiple orgasm, making these babies. They'll just talk like, oh, it's got a couple kids. That process that you went through making those kids, you had a good time, right? You had a good. Why are we glossing over that good time you had? What all, you know what I'm saying, was Pookie able to get to where y'all falling out where, you know, you made a baby, and why are you trying to rebrand it, not to jump through, man? Again, I gotta see women out here that are spiritually ascended, that actually didn't go through a whole bunch of bodies to get there, didn't divorce a good husband to get there, didn't break up a family to get there, is not approaching 30 to 35. Just asking. You know, it's a great question. We just want to know, because we do support any spiritual ascension, if y'all you're true about it, to getting closer to God. But what took you to get there, and where are you right now with it? What have you learned? How are you different? What are you giving to this new guy? You guys smash that like button. What are you giving to the new guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, men were giving him, like, I look like a whole different man than I do with that woman. You know, was never in this kind of shape the entire 9.5 years. Never. You know what I'm saying? Never looked this good. Never did. I almost got the 360s going again, you know, and that's me at my best. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm reintroducing mine again. You'll be like, well, David, what else? Okay, so you'll say that she did this wrong and she did this wrong, and you're talking about you've healed. Whenever I was deciding that I needed to stop working for someone else, I should have sat down and discussed it with her more and let her know that it was going to be some hard times, and we're going to have to really buckle down and stick together, and I'm going to need her support, instead of assuming that she understood that. I should have took her on more dates, you know what I'm saying, instead of assuming that she knew that I, I'm saying, really cared about her, right? What else do I have to sit with and really ponder over? You know, I should have showed her more affection, because women need attention. And as you guys can see, I can drown myself in work. And if I'm going to be in a relationship, I need to make time for the woman that I'm with. Okay? And that's a few things off the top of my head that I sat with, going through my dark night of the soul by myself, that I had to realize that I did wrong and I needed to work on. Now, was it wrong enough to get cheated on that way and dogged out like that? Absolutely not. Hence the reason why we separated. But is there not things that we can learn from every relationship that we were in, especially if it was 9.5 years? Absolutely. Because I want to make sure that I'm not making those same mistakes again. or presenting that version of myself to a brand new woman, or bringing in scars, trauma, guised as requirements and what I'm not gonna deal with, which is what a lot of women do. I want to go into a new relationship with a woman bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to explore her body over and over again, you know what I'm saying, and get to know well, you know what I'm saying, obviously, you know, through the vetting process, without any reservations or worries, because I know I can heal from anything. I healed from my ex, and I'm super excited about the opportunity to meet a brand new great woman, man, that, you know, doesn't know the old version of me. We can discuss them, but she's presented this grown, healed, refined, stoic, a version of me that my ex wish she could get her hands on. Never will, you know what I'm saying, outside looking at me in these videos. And again, we don't do this to get back at our exes. Why in the world would I want to get back at her and I wish her the best in her journey in life to do and be whatever it is that she's doing, right? And I know I can do better. You don't sit here and be upset with people when you know you can do better, right? With yourself and with the person that you end up getting with, someone that's in a little bit more alignment with you. Right? Me and my ex were polar opposites, and I thought opposites attract. Hell no, nigga. You can't have no chick that's that mean. If she's mean to everybody, she's mean to you. If she's talking about everybody in her family and telling all their business, she's doing the same to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm just telling you the truth, man. I'm looking for a woman like me in a way that keeps her business to herself. We don't need to be telling our family members our business. We don't know theirs. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be talking about them. You know what I mean? Move on. But again, that's just me, just giving you examples of what I've learned from my healing journey, my dark night of the soul, having to just sit by myself without getting a woman to dump my problems onto and to be busting nuts until I feel better. No, man, I sat with it. I dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? While being a full-time single father. And, you know, I couldn't sit around and just mope on things. I have to raise my son. I can't see me in that state, pushing forward, man. So I just want to know, in what way are you women doing the same thing? Like, how are y'all claiming you're going through the spiritual thing and men are going through the same thing I'm going through? That's why they're all able to be like, yeah, I can. And a lot of guys are going through it right now. They're starting with their fitness and they're eating right. They're starting to think clear and they're starting to get motivated and making moves. So I'm just asking, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying, to that effect? How are y'all really giving? And we're giving back good knowledge, just like the videos like I'm putting out right now that even you females watch. Don't tell me you're not. And if the content is good enough for y'all to watch without clicking off of it, obviously it's great lessons in there that I'm giving to the young bucks out here. You know, because again, as I get to my, you know, my prime self and, you know, go through this realm, I see a lot of myself and I see a lot of these young bucks that remind me of myself. Make sure I have to phrase things right, man. Definitely my son, you know, so I want to give back, man. It's something that men do. I don't really think women think like that. I don't think they want to share anything, and they compete with the women that are coming up for the same men. So they're not gonna, even though I'm competing with the same women, like my friend lives in town or whatever with the band, like 26 or something like that. Yeah, we be dating the same women, but we be sitting there talking about them. We were having a conversation yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about some stuff. You know what I mean? And we're like, you know, obviously dating in the same age group, mid-20s, man. We were just discussing stuff, and he was telling me, hey, man, you want to hit these bars up or go to this part of Asheville, you know what I'm saying? Just discussing stuff. Women don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, you know what I mean? I'm not going to hold y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It does seem like most of the good ones are taken. You know, it is what it is. We'll talk more about the taken women. And you guys know the stats say that, what is it like? I think it's 80% or higher that married women cheat more than men. And you know what I'm saying, just about every married woman has this side guy, this ex, this backup dude. Well, we have to discuss about being that side or backup dude. You know, we're talking about coochie that's been on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? I myself was married and I don't give a crap how fine she is. You be working on that thing after a while, it's just like, well, I'm married, so let's go ahead and do it again. You know? So when they cheat and they do, it's like, you don't say this out loud, but you low-key be like, yes, no coochie. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're a good man, you're not out here lining up coochie like your crazy ex was lining up dick. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the right thing because you can easily get coochie. Especially when you got a woman that can look decent on social media. All women want you, man. So once she goes ahead and does something goofy, it's like, hey, you want to get some brand new box? You know what I'm saying? It's like, for a dude, guess how you know chicks just, you know, the way that they interpret us is different. Because when you're like thinking about getting some brand new box, like sliding those panties off for the first time, man, over those cheeks, you know, smooth legs, man, you be like, oh man, it's about, I'm gonna, you know, women don't be like that. We get excited about some new box. I wonder how it's gonna be, man. It's, you know, it's gonna look pretty, you know what I mean? Is it gonna be roast beef? Is it gonna be loose tight? You know, is she gonna be easily wet? She be a squirter. Yeah. If she's a squirter, man, does she drink enough water? Because I don't want to be smelling piss. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just, you know, it's exciting to know, you know, y'all know what dick's gonna be, and some of y'all feel like y'all have had the best of it, you know, years ago. So, man, anytime a guy's getting some new, it's the best he ever had. You know what I'm saying? Getting some new, it's the best you've ever had. Ain't no dude dwelling on some woman that he was with 10 years ago. No sane man. Who cares about that? Man, I'm trying to get something new. I want my dick wet right now. You know what I'm saying? Women live off memories like that. We don't get up out of here, man. Anyway, listen, guys. I love chopping it up with y'all. Obviously, for those that are kind of slow, this is why I'm outside. My son is still up. It's only 9:30. It's a summer vacation. I can't talk like this in my home while he's awake. He will be going to bed soon, and then I can, you know, do what I have to do. Say what I want to say. Now, for those that are asking, well, okay, that explains why you're outside. Well, why are you wearing shades? It's Wednesday. Duh. You know what I'm saying? What message was held in review? OS, it's father time. That was so clever, my guy. It was so clever that YouTube blocked it, and I didn't have to worry about it, but now you're blocked from the channel. Look, y'all, as much as I appreciate it, hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? As much as I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you at least smash the like button if you want to troll. You know what I'm saying? You've been sitting there watching all this time, looking for your right, you know what I'm saying? The pale horse. Dude, YouTube blocked your comment. You know you want some BS when YouTube, you must be a known troll or something. Like, that wasn't even nothing to really block. You just said OS. Well, you said the S word. And I'm about to say, no, you should get blocked for just saying, oh shit, it's father time. Oh, you said the S word. So you got blocked. Cussing. Cussing, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, y'all, I'm gonna get off here, like I said earlier. But stay weary, man, and just be on your P's and Q's. We're gonna have a discussion about, you know, these women that are so-called taken because they always got some side guy. And when it comes to coochie out here, all single women, I'm not gonna say that. All single females are street cat at this point. And it's too dangerous to be taking the risk. So, you know, we gotta revise and rethink, you know, what we're doing, especially for those of us that aren't out here dating a bunch of women, getting real healthy. It's just not healthy. These women, they can't go over 6 months without the D. So if they can't go that long, you're not talking about real celibacy here, and they're still possibly getting diseases. There are all kind of weird STD breakout epidemics going on. We don't have time for this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I know you guys that are super morally sound and super Christian probably feel some type of way about me saying this because some of you guys might even be married. And that's why I have to tell you guys, that's why I told you, you know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual, so suck it up, buttercup. These are the times that we live in. Do your job and keep your wife at home, or she's gonna get her cheeks smashed. She'll be happy either way it goes. You know, hey, listen, man, it's rough out here. Again, when mine went to the sharks, I didn't sit here and hold on like, no, bitch, hey, hold on to me, don't go to the streets. No, I pushed you, I gave her a little push. Get your ass out there to them streets, man. They can have you. Get your ass out there, man. They can have you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all crazy as hell. You know what I mean? So, again, there are gonna be women that know that there's nothing but a bunch of sharks out here as far as men. And these women are not gonna leave their relationships. But they want to know if there's men that keep their mouth shut. Sigmas move in silence. And I know some of you are, oh, what are you doing? Look, man, I'm just telling you how the world works. There's gonna be some guys out here that are thinking the way that I do. And it wouldn't be a thing, it wouldn't be a thing if women weren't doing it. They're doing it. It's just like women like try to hold men accountable for all these single mothers out here. I see this dumb stuff all the time on the internet. They keep saying, well, we gotta hold the men accountable. Lady, obviously, it took two to make that baby, but you're conflating. The ones that y'all are laying with are not men, they're males, and you never specify. So yes, that dumbass broad and that male are to blame for that bastard child. But no one's making that goofy broad open up her legs to anyone, and no one's making her choose males instead of men that are gonna stick around. Please stop doing this shared blame stuff. You show how weak y'all are and unhealed y'all are. You're still triggered every time things are accountability and responsibilities put on the woman's shoulders like it's supposed to be. No one's making you guys lay with anybody. It's super low IQ to keep saying that it's on both parties. Well, if you want to say that, then it's on the males. It's on the males that are getting them pregnant. Those are not men. Not men. And y'all get to do this weird stuff. You just play with words and stuff, right? It's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep calling you out about it. Y'all choose the worst males. You choose a small percentage of men. They even got a title for it called pookies. You get pregnant by these bums, these ex-convicts, these losers, these lames. You know what I'm saying? And then you get online and whine like all men are doing it, and it's not true. And then you're out here saying this stupid stuff like, yes, men and women, no. No one's making y'all lay with them. If you were to keep your legs closed like the good book says, like what you claim you worship God, what you're supposed to do, you wouldn't get fooled by somebody that's giving you a fake story and the type of aesthetic you're looking for, right? It's deeper than what y'all are saying. You're intentionally having these kids out of wedlock because you don't want to deal with a husband. You don't want a good dude that's going to fight you in court like I did my baby mother, all 4 different court sessions. She was worn out before I was, right? She should have got a lawyer. So you get with this Pookie and you steal his genetics, you know what I'm saying? And now you have a little version of him. You then have a son when you raise, and then you send this little shit out in the world, and he's out here making babies out of wedlock, getting upset with grown men and getting triggered and leaving comments and trying to start stuff because it bothers him hearing a man that speaks like a man that he never heard in his home as he grew up. And it triggers him on multiple levels. He wished he had it. And it also bothers him because he empathizes with that single mother that you're talking to, because that child in him, you know what I'm saying? That child in him still sees that mother that needs protection, you know? So even if it's not his mother, he can see the single mother, empathize, and put himself in her shoes. This is why we keep talking about these men are moving in this single mother energy and empathizing, and these males get online with this empathetic single mother energy and speak as if they're speaking for regular men that are out here that want to raise kids of their own the right way, with both parents in the house and with, you know what I'm saying, the right kind of positive male masculine energy leadership. That definitely the way that I move, which of course can be stern, but I also have, you know, that side of me, because again, in the Army, like I said, like earlier, I sit down with my son and I talk to him about, you know, we have discussions. I check on his psychological state, and, you know, make sure he's having fun moments, you know what I'm saying? So that's in us, and that's the way that it is. None, man. You know, they know that it's not. That's why a lot of women don't mention my name. They don't want to clip my videos. Well, I mean, they could also be doing it because I'm wearing shades at night. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are scared to wear shades on podcasts. Not all, but a lot. And so I did it no matter what. I used to have people say all the time, why are you wearing shades in the house? I feel like it. Now, all podcasters wear shades in the house. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear this, but they come over here all the time. I'm telling y'all, I can tell when I'm influencing people, and I can tell that I'm influencing women that don't even want to acknowledge me. I don't really give a shit. They ain't gotta acknowledge nothing. I know I'm the shit. I don't care. I don't really care about, but I know that my words are on their mouth. I know that I'll put out something like tonight, and then tomorrow or something, a podcast will come out or whatever, and some woman will be saying something that seems like she's, I don't know, just kind of giving a rebuttal or a counter to the kind of stuff that I put out in the way that I like to articulate stuff. I trigger a lot of women, just like I triggered that neighbor. I was walking by his house. You know, I trigger a lot of women because they know what I'm saying is true. They want to be able to gaslight me and call me names and call me broke. I'll call them out for gaslighting me and not fighting me back with any facts or stats. So it puts them in a place where it's like, I want to acknowledge this dude, but I'm one of you telling the real truth out here, man, for the free. So I'm dropping game. You know it's true. That's why these chicks be over, and I look good doing it. And that's where, and I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's where it really makes the difference. You have to be attractive. That's why even the women that can't stand me come over here. So I work for the White House, right? I know how to, you know, grab a crowd. I know how to bring people in. You know, when have you seen anyone at the White House or worked at the White House or a president that don't know how to bring people in, don't know how to be entertaining, not knowing how to engage with multiple people and stuff like that, right? So women are honestly overwhelmed by the way that I am. They want to believe that I'm a player and a liar, but the longer they get to know me, they're seeing that I'm a real one, and they can't help themselves but like my archetype. But I'm so tapped in. They can't manipulate me at all. None of them want to approach directly, and I intimidate a lot of people just by my energy alone. So it causes for a lot of issues. But see, I'm an empath, like I've said. I can feel energy around me. You can call that stuff fake and, no, I'm a little psychic, and make fun of it or whatever. But until you prove me wrong, I'm ahead of all you motherfuckers. You know doggone well it seems like I'm reading your mind. So don't tell me what I don't know. Okay, I'm dropping stuff in a way nobody else saying. So gaslight people all you want, but until you can prove otherwise, you just seem like a goofy, low IQ jackass. That's really what it is. If you can't bring any facts or stats to the contrary, and you're just saying stuff because you feel some type of way about how someone's presenting themselves, you're just a goofy, low IQ dumbass who's not spiritually elevated enough to understand what's going on or comprehend what's being said around you. Idiot. Got a lot of spiritual idiots out here too. Now, I'm about to get off of here for real. All that joined, you guys smash that like button. All the females out here that are watching me because I'm handsome, you know you're still going to get a message from this. All the females out here that watch me because I'm handsome and you know you love my voice, you know you got a message out of this. For those that like me because I'm handsome and my voice, and because you love the way I put things together, you're much appreciated. Stop being so shy. Y'all gonna have to start reaching out. I'm a multi-millionaire in the making over here. Here's my thing. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I'm a multi-millionaire in the making, and I'm not gonna stop until I get to the top. I will do everything in my power with morality and integrity and in alignment with God, but I will do whatever it takes till my last to get wherever I need to be. And I'm gonna get there sooner than you think. I put the work into this. I'm not here asking God to give me a favor. No. When I talk to God, I'm putting in that work, and I expect nothing but greatness. Because the ways I push myself, I don't see nobody else doing this that ain't getting paid for it yet. Nobody else pushing themselves like I do and not be getting paid for it already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting paid for none of this stuff like I should be yet. That's why I told you I keep a lot of what I say to myself. I notice people trying to move in on my motion. So when you get a little bit of motion out here, you get a little bit of flow, niggas start paying attention, man. You gotta watch how you out here giving out free game. You can't give it out too raw. You gotta give it out kind of coded, you know what I mean? And keep things to yourself, you know? Because the best thing to do, watch how the rich ones do it. They get to the top with a whole lot of mystery to them. What do they do when they get to the top? They drop a book or 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? And in those books, they tell you how they got there. You don't see 50 Cent telling you how he got there and how he thinks and stuff. Nah, he gave you innuendos, and then he dropped that book. You know what I'm saying? You're dropping these books, man. You're giving no free game anymore. You know what I'm saying? Once I see that y'all be biting and nibbling and trying to eat off my plate, I'm like, oh, I must have some good stuff. I need to rebrand it, package it up, stop giving it out for free. You know what I'm saying? Dang is dang. Anyway, y'all, love and light. I appreciate you. And again, ladies, we appreciate y'all over here. We want you to leave comments. We want you to say something, you know, hopefully it's respectful. But we know you're watching. And you know you have questions. You know you have things you want to say. Keep it respectful and we can engage and interact. You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming over here projecting onto me because you don't like how eloquent I am and articulate at cooking y'all up. Ain't gonna shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't beat me, you might as well get up out here and try to get your point across. I don't believe in any of this witchcraft. Oh, what did I say in the title? I don't even remember what I said. It might not even make any sense, bro. I meant to say, what did it say? I've been on here talking so long, I forgot the title. Something about spiritual chicks. I don't even remember what the title was, man. I don't even remember what I put on there. I've been out here talking for so long. What time we got? I like covering up. 90 minutes, it's time for me to go. I cover up the timer. You know what I'm saying, with this light fixture. I cover it up so I don't see the time, so I can get out here and just do what I do without constantly checking the time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I cover up how many people's in here too, so I don't see who's in here. I don't know until you guys say something in the comment section, and I just look at the like number. So I cover up how many people's in here, just look at the like number, and that's it. Because in my opinion, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all all to hit the like button. So if you're not hitting the like button, then it's whatever with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm about the ones hitting the like button. I don't care if there's 125 people in here. If I don't have 125 likes, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I cover it up. I don't even need to see it. Who cares? You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, love and light. I'm your brother, and I love you. I got y'all's back. Ladies, do more, do better. Stop studying and start putting things forward. Change your attitudes. Think that you're going to have to make moves and be a little bit more you know what I'm saying, direct for the thing that you want, or you can wait until all of them are taken. It's up to you. Getting online, consistently countering everything that we say, it's not doing nothing for you. We're not listening to you. It might make you feel better in the moment, but you're not staying next to the man of your dreams. So what is it doing for you ultimately? Nothing, okay? Anyway, have a great night. Don't overthink things, ladies. Just, you know, take in slow and deep, okay? You know what I'm saying? Not all at once. You know what I'm saying? Just do that for me, ladies. Anyway, smash the like button. I'm your brother, and I'm out.